Hello, let us go through now the equation of a circle, and I'm going to provide a equation, and then we are going to use this equation to try and understand more on this particular area of equation of a circle. Now, the equation goes that a circle whose equation is x minus 1 squared plus y minus k squared equals to 10 passes through the point 25. And then the question asks, find the coordinates of the points, find the coordinates of the two possible centers. A circle whose equation is x minus 1 squared y minus k squared equals to 10 passes through the point 25. Then the question wants you to find the coordinates of the two possible centers of the circle. Now, I'm going to try and provide the solution to this. And first of all, we already been given the values of x and y. So this is x and this is y. Remember, the coordinates are usually given in terms of x and y. So for this particular case, x is 2 and y is 5. So for us to be able to eliminate these variables, we are going to substitute in this particular equation. And this particular equation, the values of x and y. And by so doing, we are getting 2 minus 1 squared plus 5 minus k squared equals to 10. Next, we are going to simplify this equation, and you're going to simplify it by expanding. If we expand this one, first of all, before even expansion, we can work out whatever that is inside the bracket. 2 minus 1 is 1. Then k, 5 minus k squared equals to 10. Now expanding this, then we have k squared minus 10k plus 16 equals to 0. Now remember, we are now obtaining an equation which is a quadratic equation in k, which is k squared minus 10k plus 16 equals to 0. I believe we can solve this quadratic equation in k by factorization approach. And if you look at this, the product is 16. Here is 1 and multiplied by 16. So the product is 16 and the sum is negative 10. And therefore the two factors here is negative 2 and negative 8. Simply because negative 2 by negative 8 is positive 16. And negative 2 minus plus negative 8 is negative 10. Now, factoring in these two factors and factorizing into this equation, we get that k minus 2 into bracket k minus 8 equals to 0. Now, you see, we factorize this particular equation. We are trying to use factorization approach. And therefore, by factorizing, we are getting that k minus 2 into bracket k minus 8 equals to 0. So from this particular equation, it therefore means that k minus 2 equals to 0 or k minus 8 equals to 0. Now from there, it can be easily be shown therefore that k is equals to 2 or k is equals to 8. Now, once we have the values of k, we can now recall the equation of a circle and recall that the equation of a circle is usually given by x minus a squared plus y minus b squared equals to r squared. Remember, a and b are the centers coordinate of the circle, and r is the radius of that particular circle. Now, if k is 2, then we can substitute this back to our initial equation, and we get that it will be x minus 1 squared plus y minus 2 squared. Now, if we compare these two equations, comparing this one and this, it tells you that a is 1, and then comparing this one, it tells you that b is 2. I can use a different color. So r squared is going to be 10. So if r squared is 10, then you can actually simplify down that r is the square root of 10. Now from here, remember the coordinates of the centers are a and b, and we've gotten a to be 1 and b to be 2. So when k is 2, the center is 1, 2. Now, similarly, when k is 8, again, we can substitute that back to our initial equation, and we're going to have x minus 1 squared plus y minus 8 squared equals to 10. Now, comparing again this equation with the equation of the circle, it tells you that a from here, it tells you that a is 1, and then b from here is 8. Now, for this case, therefore, the second center of that particular circle is 1, 8. And therefore, the two possible centers of this particular circle is 1, 2, or 1, 8. And I believe that step-by-step way of solving that particular equation has actually enabled you to remember some of the things that you learned in that particular area of equation of a circle. Remember to be part of my class by hitting that subscription so that you can be notified whenever a new video is uploaded. I appreciate for your time and thank you.